Alright, so as of July 2018, Indiana had a rough estimate of 46,060 citizens that were either on probation, parole, and or incarcerated. So a major reason for this growing population is the percentage of prisoners are being rearrested within 5 years of their original release date. So research shows that education reduces recidivism, but Indiana does not have the necessary educational programs along with a lack of awareness for the inmates' educational needs to support the reentry into society. So I'm Caitlin.
I'm Samantha.
I'm John.
And I'm Tim.
And today we'll be talking about the lack of education leading to recidivism. 76% of released prisoners will be rearrested within 5 years of their release. Statistics show that the number one way to reduce this recidivism is through education. Only 5% of prisoners with a bachelor's degree will ever be rearrested. However, many states, including our own, do not take this into consideration. Indiana used to be a leader in inmate education, using the Pell Grant to provide additional funding for inmates and colleges. However, this changed when Indiana citizens appealed the Pell Grant for inmates, believing that they did not deserve education while serving a sentence. Due to this, dozens of programs were ended and only one remains. According to leading experts on inmate education, in order to reduce recidivism and increase inmate education, Indiana citizens must be aware that inmates do deserve an education and that there need to be more educational upper-level programs for them.
So our solution is the BARD Inside Out program. So BARD University is actually based in New York, but they work with select universities for to provide associate's and bachelor's degrees to inmates. They are a full-time, fully funded university that only accepts a select university and prison systems to work with, and unfortunately they do not have the capacity to take on more at the moment, but we would be partnering with them on a more scaled-down version of their business model. So our BARD Inside Out program, USI will be connecting with low or medium security prisons, where we would host a class where half the students are inmates and half the students are university students. So we will be offering a class that's already currently at USI, and the USI students will travel once a week to the prisons to complete this course. So our solution is going to embed the awareness for our students for why inmates deserve education, along with the inmates also receiving the education as well.
So because our problem pane focuses on both a lack of awareness and a lack of educational opportunities for inmates, our primary targets are both USI students and inmates in the Indiana prison system, specifically inmates in low to medium security prisons, excluding lifetime sentences. So to support the validity of our solution, we were able to talk to Brian Howers, a former inmate in an Indiana prison, and he confirmed that while he was incarcerated, there were no opportunities for higher education. We also were able to get a hold of the Edinburgh and Branchville correctional facilities here in Indiana, neither of which offered higher educational opportunities for inmates. And then finally, we were able to talk to two specialists in prison education reform. Rebecca Ginsburg has had success in Illinois in implementing and expanding prison education opportunities for inmates. She was the one who highlighted the need for awareness, public awareness, that we incorporated into our program. And we also talked to Jessica Neptune, who is a founder of the BARD program. Her program supports, and her success of the program supports the scalability of our program. Right now, the BARD program is partnered with both Notre Dame and Holy Cross, and has led to a reduced recidivism rate of only 2% for participants.
Our service provides a unique service for Indiana inmates and university students. There are currently no service that provides both awareness to students and educational opportunities for inmates. The BARD program offers educational opportunity for inmates, but does not incorporate students and inmates. For awareness, I think we need to focus, I think it's important to focus on these students because they're the ones shaping our future and voting on future educational programs. And then for university students and inmates who need a higher level education, the BARD program, Inside Out program, provides awareness and the educational opportunity to help reduce the recidivism rate. Unlike the BARD full-time program, our BARD Inside Out program focuses on putting the students and inmates in one classroom to help provide awareness for the inmates as deserving of an education. That's it. Thanks.